Hello everybody, I'm Iain and in this video I want to share a quick pad drill with you. This pad drill is based entirely upon methods that we find within the traditional karate katas. To start with, we have this husband and wife hands idea, two hands working together, where we have one hand on the side of the pad, and that simulates kind of using one hand to locate the enemy in the mess of the fight. You know, feeling is quicker than seeing, it's more accurate. So if we can get a hand on to feel what's happening, we can hit accurately with the other hand. So on this one we do two palm heels followed quickly by an elbow strike, just to simulate a bit of changing distance. The next thing we have is an application of the shutuki, often labelled as a knife hand block. And the idea of this one is that if the enemy flinches when we're going in with the target, the backhand will clear the arm out of the way so the lead forearm can drop into the neck. Now that the forearm's dropped into the neck, it creates a kind of barrier. It also gives us our next datum, our use of proprioception to feel what's going on. So we come over the top, stepping through with a lunging punch. Now when you do these lunging punches, it's important to make sure we should hit as we are moving, so as we are assuming the stance, so the body is still in motion. We don't want to hit the stance and then hit, because obviously the body is stopped at that point. As with so much about stances, it's the movement into them where the damage is done, not the actual end position itself. So I hope that kind of is a decent introduction to the drill, and we'll now go to the dojo and break it down in more detail.
Martin's going to double the pads up so it's double braced. You'll see why in a minute. I need his left arm in front. You'll see why in a minute, right? I want you to put the hand on the side of the pad. So the idea is that's like your dating. You know? So you fight, you get the hand on the head, you know where the head is so you can hit it, right? So all I want you to do is put the hand on the side of the head. I want you to do a palm heel strike, palm heel strike, and an elbow strike. Okay, so it's, you know, so like you drive him back, he stops moving, so he's spiking. That's something you see in kata all the time, right? So palms at the bottom, and again, just 1, 2, 3. And again. Okay, and then we'll have the next part right in a minute. Okay, lovely. Quick on all of this time. Use that one hand to locate the target. So in the mess of the fight, people move. And if if I've got the hand on, if he moves, I'm going to miss it. If I've got the hand on, I just aim from right next to my own hand. So I can feel what's going on, which is why we do it in the kata all the time. So 1, 2, 3. Well, then what to imagine is, of course, when you're hitting the enemy, their instinctive response is to throw their arms up and stop themselves getting hit, right? So when you imagine that's happened, you've gone in there and thrown an arm. So we're going to use the knife hand, shutuki, to clear that arm. So we go 1, 2, 3, push this arm down, and from there shoot those straight into it. Is that okay? So again, I'll just say position 1, 2, 3, I push the arm down, shoot out, push on the arm a little bit, and then step through and hit, like the 4th bunkai drill that we do. Is that okay with that idea? So you've got the Datum-Setting, 3, push it down, shoot out, step through, and the junzuki in the air, just so we get a hand on what we're doing with that push. So the idea was we're fighting close, I've got my hand on his head so I know where his head is. Right, I'm going to smash, bang, right? And that's it. At some point his arm comes up. So what I'll do is, again, that's what knife hand's job is to clear that limb. So I push this arm down, that exposes his head. So I've got my first hit in. Now, with that arm been on there, I know where his head is to hit it again, right? But I want you to do is I want you to push. The reason I want to push from there is it stops you getting hit with that back arm. So that makes sense, he's off balance. It also means I now know exactly where his head is. So rather than hitting at the end of it, I'm going to step through and go bang. So everyone okay with the concept? So when we do it on the pads, you still need to push those pads back as well, right? So again, say everyone's got the first one, swap out. And then we're imagining at that point, the arms up now. Right, so that it's clear, you push away before you do the hit. Is that okay? Because if you don't, which is what some of you find, you're there and you think, well, why am I here? It's too close, right? But the idea is you've got bang, you've moved his head back and created space. So then again, you step through from there, hit as you're moving as you're stepping through. So that's your lunging push. Just swap one more on that, so again. And in from there. Is that okay? Okay, quick on that one with your partner, please.